going on, y'all? I'm Ken Danger.
I'm Renzo Star.
We're Carpool. And this is our new song, Make It Through. Black watches, golden faces. Sunrise at such good angles. Sunsets we finna chase them. Hands up like flag and taxi. Mask on, we cure agony. You know nothing gets past me. And came like Mr. Mackey. We did it all for love. Then got all the above. It pushed us come to shove. No second guess so much. If greed starts to consume, then God walks out the room. I had to learn it soon. I always got a job to do.
Vintage just means an army. I tear without my armor. I'm past the pain he's masking. My closet door's been blasted. We never pause in traffic. Just so you know I'm good. Tears I never take for granted. You're so solid, I'm granted. My roots right where they planted. Reveal we rarely loyal. So I'm locked and I'm loaded. Talk is cheap, so why my words always gilded and golden. All head, no headache, so my state can remain in the moment. Either here or the moment. C4 only explosion. Melted plastic spirit pressure, make them all bend backwards. Just to make it all happen, we risk it all on passion. Just to make it all happen, just to make it all happen, we risk it all on passion.
Was good.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. What's up, Fake Radio? This is the Fake Radio exclusive, Fake Radio world premiere. We got Renzo Star and Ken Danger, Carpool, on the show. Very exciting. They're premiering their song. What's the name of the song?
It's called Make It Through.
Make It Through. We live. Alright. Chill. So, y'all from North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Where specifically in North Carolina?
So we met in Raleigh where we went to school, but we're both like from right outside of Charlotte.
Got you.
So for people who, if you know, I'm from Matthews.
Yeah, and I'm from Gastonia.
But if you don't know, we're from Charlotte.
Yeah,
Charlotte, yeah. And what college y'all went to in Raleigh?
We went to NC State.
Shout
out to them for making it to the
Final
Four,
Wolfpack.
by the way.
I thought y'all were going to clutch it this year.
Shout out.
Shout out to them for making it either way.
For real.
And then
the men's and the women's team.
Yeah.
So then
exactly.
Y'all are two members of the band. We got the other one who I met at the Ethel Decor show.
That was Hunter.
Got you. Hunter.
And then our fourth member is Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
He's always got the mask on.
Got you. Do y'all go by like other names, or does Hunter go by like another?
Hunter does have an artist name specifically.
Yeah.
We actually changed our names before we moved to Los Angeles because we kind of just like
wanted to rebrand and just refresh everything.
We had like so many iterations of our music. We were like, let's make a completely new slate. So, short answer, yes.
Cool. And then, so y'all met in college. Y'all came up with the name Carpool. What like inspired that name?
Honestly, Hunter came up with the name, so shout out to Hunter.
Yeah.
But I think that for me, it was really like pushing against the crab in a bucket mentality and like thinking that you have to step over somebody to get to a certain place versus everybody in our area and everybody in our circle can all win together and all have the same vehicle, literally and figuratively, to take them to the same place.
Got you. And so I know y'all were like rapping and doing it. So you started like freestyling first?
Yeah, definitely like started freestyling just with my like day one homies. Shout out Josh and Dorian. But then after that, I would say 2017 is when I first really recorded my voice and like started recording full songs and stuff, and just fell in love with it and just the process of creating.
And then you were kind of doing it more like you were playing instruments first, and you kind of started rapping.
I was like, I had to get myself into doing things vocally, but I definitely already started off on like playing guitar and drums and things like that.
Clutch. Cool. And then so y'all meet in college. Where'd y'all get your guitars, by the way? Where y'all get your?
We still have to remember the name of the spot.
Yeah.
It's across from Avignon's. I do remember the name of the place we played at.
Cool.
It's a bar called Avignon's. Across the street is a music shop, of which I don't remember the name.
Okay.
We bought this guitar.
And I got a black Johnny Cash guitar, like acoustic.
Like last summer or something like that.
And you play drums too.
Yeah. It's not like my main instrument, but like definitely on some of the songs.
Yeah. You have a set of drums at
mostly electronic. Hunter's got the acoustic kit.
He's got the cool. Close. And then when did y'all move to LA?
Summer 2022.
Okay.
So coming up on 2 years.
Fall 2022 for me.
Fall 20. Okay. So like a year after us.
Okay, nice.
Okay, cool. And then, so Renzo Star, how'd you get your? How'd you get the like symbol of the star on?
I think I always just kind of like gravitated towards the star. I like math too. I like the idea of it's got like 5 points, but my middle name is Lorenzo, so Renzo is actually my real name.
Got you. And then how'd you get Ken Danger?
Ken Danger is just kind of like a character.
Yeah.
Again, it comes from like all these iterations of being like multiple projects and things like that. And I don't know, it just kind of came from something in high school one time, and I was in a group, and I thought, let me stick with this. It was named after a little project I had made.
Got you. And it's a hard producer tag too.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you.
Dangerous.
Was it?
I think one of the amps says like a high pitch.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Cool. There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
bet. All right. Clutch. All right. Cool. Shout out to Adamir too. He's sound
producing the whole
thing today. I hit him up like, cause y'all were like, we want to premiere, and then I was with Adamir that night, and I was like, yo, they want to premiere, and then Adamir was like, let me know what you need me to do, cause I was like, all right, bet.
We appreciate
Thank
you
you,
for
bro,
giving us
for
a
real.
platform.
For real. Nah.
I feel like Thug. All we needed was a platform for real.
Dead ass. Nah. Is that from something?
It's like a Thug meme, yeah.
Oh, bro, okay, yeah. I was like, I know that from.
You
somewhere.
definitely heard it.
Yeah, but nah. Then Adamir was like, came through. So shout out to him. So I know you have like a lot of EPs out. You got the latest one is Nowhere USA, right? Yeah. So what's the story of that? Like, what? Because I noticed that all your EPs have like a similar like theme.
For sure. Yeah. Nowhere USA, it's, I would say, still in development. We have some more to see from that.
Got you.
But on the outset, I just kind of wanted to like capture sounds that inspired me growing up, being from the South.
Yeah.
And I feel like each one of these like sort of projects that I'm looking to give you guys is gonna like mark music based on a location that means something to me.
So more to come is like more locations, because I know the one you did before that, it's called like Yada Yada Yada.
Yeah. So definitely more location music.
Cool.
Yada was kind of a little bit different than that. I would say it's just kind of like that one was more of a hip hop project.
Right.
I would say that I was trying to like kind of make more of an exploration into that and make it work more with this too.
Yeah. Because I know on that song Maxine, you're like rapping.
For sure.
Yeah. What's the story of that song, by the way? Because I know I was
Maxine?
fucking with the music video.
Bro, it's crazy because actually that song was recorded when I was in college in like 2018. It was actually around like maybe like a year after we met each other.
Yeah.
I'd recorded that, and I sit on music for like a really long time. Like I'll just hold on to songs for like 5 or 6 years, and sometimes I'll just like completely reconstruct them, but with the same energy that initially was there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how Maxine turned out. So I just rebuilt everything from the jump.
Cool. And how'd the music video come about? That was it.
Mike was in town.
Yeah.
all of our friends were just around. I just
Yeah.
wanted to like, it was almost like a vlog. I just wanted to like capture everything that was happening at that period. Yeah, so I'm just like happy that that actually turned out.
I've noticed
well.
a lot of your visuals have like a lot of your friends.
Like I kind of just like to make them like documentaries. Or
Yeah.
vlogs.
Do you direct your own stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
close. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So
It's usually us behind the camera.
Yeah, they're like good. They're well done. Like,
Appreciate that, bro.
no, for sure, Yeah. And then that song, if you're new, shit, Remy.
Yeah.
That song goes hard. What's the story
Thank
behind
you, bro.
that song?
Damn. I don't even know, man. Remy just like felt good. It was like, what was it? January last year. I started making like a bunch of tracks. I don't know what like psyched me into like I just need to make a bunch of music, and I was making like 30 songs like in a month or something, and I would send them to him just to like keep myself like accountable, you know, and just so I would send a song every day. And Remy was one of those, and it just felt like the right track, you know.
Cool. That's just that song goes. And were you playing? Who was playing the saxophone on that one song?
Oh, on Workaholic.
Yeah.
Sample. And then play guitar on top of it. Yeah.
I was like,
That solo is crazy.
No, that song, yeah. And then your first song was I Cannot Reply.
Yeah, I Cannot
What's
Reply.
the story behind that song?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of my songs pull from like relationships and stuff like that, or like just love. I feel like that really inspires me to write, and that was definitely the case for that song. It was similar to how you said, like I sat on that song for like 2 or 3 years, and then when I switched to Renzo Star, I was like, this has got to be the first song that comes out. It took a long time, and then the very last bridge, which is my favorite part of the song, is the last thing I wrote before I put it out, and I just feel like that captured how I felt about that period of time and like that relationship, and closed the chapter for me.
Yeah. And what was your name before Renzo Star?
Renzo Suburban.
Renzo Suburban.
We be in the suburbs like that, for real.
I fuck with that. And you got the song Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X too. I love X-Men. So like honestly, the fact that I had a bar about Professor X, I was like, this is the perfect title.
Yeah, because you were talking about the X-Men stuff when I saw you perform.
Yeah, I love X-Men. Honestly, I've been really watching that new show too.
95.
But 9 to 5. Yeah.
I need to check that out.
It's so good.
I like stopped watching it, but then I something got spoiled for me. I was like,
yeah, that will ruin it. I would say definitely check it out. They just have always like spoken to me, because I feel like they speak for the outcast, or speak for people who it's like you just don't feel like you fit in. Like it's always been a euphemism for other things, like people who are marginalized.
Yeah, who's your favorite X-Men?
Favorite X-Men?
Yeah.
Kitty. Okay, 3. I can't pick just one. Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
Storm, and then Nightcrawler are my
that's
favorites.
hella
That's
sick.
a good-
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like Nightcrawler. Yeah. And then your newest song Puppy, you got a music video.
Yeah, we cooked up. So the same weekend that Mike came into town, we cooked up like maybe 5 or 6, it maybe even 8 music videos, because we haven't even dropped all of them yet. We're really excited to like give those to y'all. But we were just really inspired, and whenever Mike is around, I just feel like we have to create, like we can't stop creating whether it's video, whether it's like a song, or like doing visual art, which I love to do too. Like I just feel really inspired when we're all together.
That's what's up. And what was like your vision with the teeth and everything? What was like your...
Honestly, I don't know what made me drawn towards the teeth, but I will say in the visual art, I always like drawing teeth. Like I always like drawing teeth and like eyes and stuff. It's just always been a thing in my mind that I'm drawn to.
Got you. And
He's
then,
also an expert illustrator.
You
really
illustrate
good
too.
drawer.
Yeah, I like to draw.
Gotcha.
I'm really inspired by like Salvador Dali. Or like surrealism. Honestly,
flex.
recently a term I learned, which I think might describe my art, is black surrealism. I think that's like
that.
what I make.
I like that. That's cool. I rented an Airbnb from the homie one time, and he was like a black surrealist like painter.
Damn.
So I was in an Airbnb with like a bunch of those paintings.
I'd love to check out the work, or like the pics if you have them.
Yeah, no, I have a few pics of them. Yeah. And then I noticed that you release music under the Peel Me.
Yeah,
thing,
Peel
and then
Me.
You on Boring Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do y'all have like different names for yours?
I think we always have just been kind of like business minded.
Yeah.
And we started an LLC to like release music, because we worked with a lot of like helping different artists how they want to roll out their music and stuff back
and you're
home.
both distributed by Venice.
Yeah, exactly, Venice.
So it's basically the same family. You have like Dotway Media, which houses like all of our group music.
Yeah.
And then within that, you have like Boring Life, which is my music,
Cool.
Peel Me, which is his.
Yeah.
Just a way to keep it all together but separate at the same
What
time.
inspired the two names?
Peel Me.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, it's like the idea of clothes that could flip inside out, and it's like you literally peel meat. It's like the clothes would be reversible, because I'm just like, why is it we can only wear our clothes one way? It's like you could get two outfits for the price of one.
Yeah.
I think boring life kind of means two things to me.
Uh-huh.
On one end, it's like one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you don't want to look at life and be like, oh, I regret like I didn't do this, that, and the third. And, yeah, exactly. And then you realize that you could have made an effect on your life in a different way. So my first thing is outrunning my biggest fear.
Yeah.
The second thing I think though is that boring life could also mean something positive in the sense that like you've actually achieved so much and you've been able to like grow and take a step back and sort of look through life in a more peaceful manner.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I'm also looking to do once I'm like a bit more into my roots.
Got you. Love it. And you got this on Graveyard Shift. How'd that song come about?
Okay, so Graveyard Shift. I was watching The Big Lebowski. It was back when I lived in North Carolina, and I like make a lot of songs. When I'm by myself, I make a lot of songs, but like I'll set up my computer, guitar, a couple drum machines or something like in front of TV and just watch a movie. This is just if I want to write.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit and watch it. I'll just lay stuff down or like won't even really think about what it is. And every single time somehow it like becomes an entire track. I don't really know how, but it's just a process.
Yeah. That's clutch. Cool.
I think the same. I'm trying to think what other movie.
I love the bass line on that song, honestly. It's
Appreciate
so hard.
Thank you.
What was your outfit for the Aries Rising music video? Was very inspired too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
With the band-aids on the face.
I'm trying to think about where that came from. I don't even know really. It was just like I feel like sometimes there's just like ideas that kind of just like you need to pull them together and put them down on paper.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like something that I've been feeling for a really long time, in a couple months, and just like I guess maybe it had to do with love or just like the visceral sort of urgency I needed to like move out of North Carolina and come to Los Angeles. All sort of formulated itself into that outfit.
Yeah.
I really don't know where else.
Yeah, that brings me to my next question. What inspired y'all to move out to the West Coast? LA?
It's a lot of things. I think you have a good answer.
Honestly, okay, keep it a bean. Like apart from like music and everything, I don't do cold weather. Like I'm gonna just speak for me, but I do not do cold weather. And I've been to New York before too, and I feel like we definitely wanted to go for like a hub for artists and like I said, the crab in the bucket thing. I feel like it's different when it's out here because there's just so many people. It's a different type of community. But for me, the warm weather, I love when the sun is out. So that was a draw immediately.
True.
But also, I was just gonna say I wanted to follow the legacy of like a lot of my favorite artists, like visual artists, because I feel like what inspired them to be so prolific and make so many works while they were alive is that they were around other artists too, and just influence all the time.
I also don't do the cold weather.
No.
I really don't rock with that.
Yeah.
I would also say that like, you know, like Los Angeles and New York, they're kind of like meccas of like American culture in a lot of ways, and they represent a lot of things that we've grown up on. My dad is from New York, so I didn't really look at New York as like a place to dream about going to because I was always there.
Got you.
So Los Angeles was kind of like a mystery land to me for a minute, and I think that, you know, music, film, like the Dodgers, the Lakers, like you have so many storied events and franchises and industries here that I think it just kind of it just drew us here off of that alone.
It's like there's a reason why there's so many artists who have come from here or like found their real beginnings here. I think it's just because it's inspiring.
Yeah,
sure.
No, absolutely. And y'all do stuff for other artists too. I know y'all are in the band with Arlena.
Yeah,
Not Theory.
Shout out to Arlena.
Shout out Arlena.
How'd y'all meet her? How'd that come about?
How we met Arlena is like a really funny story that she just now found out like 2 weeks ago, I think. Because we were playing a show, or I was playing a show with this artist named Girl. I was playing acoustic guitar. And Jaden Donson here comes in. And I didn't know him at the time or anything like that, but at some point we had met that night. And then he's like, I'm playing a show, like come and check it out. And we're like, look, we had just moved here, so we're like, yeah, for sure. And,
it's at a bookstore. It's like a black-owned bookstore.
I forgot the name of the store. We're forgetting all the names of the places.
What area was it?
It was in West Adams.
Oh, okay.
So Jaden invites us to the show. We were like, yeah, for sure. It's like called Codename Kids Next Door. And
I've heard of that.
I think Kaivani was there, Arlena was there, off my memory.
NC-17 was there.
A lot of people were there who we probably know now. As far as I can remember, we just talked to Arlena for like a long time that night. And I don't think we actually recorded.
We didn't hang
anything
out
until,
that
like, a year
time.
later.
Yeah.
But it was just always like we just were cool.
We were always in the same circles, and I
Right,
think
yeah.
actually Arlena had a show maybe at Adults Only that we pulled up to.
Oh, you pulled up to that?
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
think
then-
he pulled up to that.
Yeah, but it might have been even before that. I just
Okay.
think that at that point we were like, yeah, we gotta chill and link up on some stuff. And we
Yeah.
finally linked up, and every time we
Uh-huh.
just make a new song. So
Yeah.
For sure.
same way it evolved with us for our band too. I feel like Not Theory. It's just like we naturally started working on stuff together, and then it became its own thing.
Mm-hmm. And do y'all live together or y'all?
We did not. People ask us that all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
y'all. People
We
say
definitely
live-
chill
My
a lot.
neighbors ask me that sometimes.
Oh dang.
Who asked you that?
My neighbors ask me that sometimes. I guess it's just
We're
'cause we
always
record
working
all
on
the time,
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all live near each other though?
Like, kind of close. I guess.
Honestly, I've lived a lot of different places in LA, but now I officially live closer
yeah,
to this
somewhat
area.
close.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I've been lived in OC at one point.
Oh, I think I knew that. Yeah. And then who are your like both of y'all like main inspirations like musically? I hear a lot of like Gambino, Steve Lacy.
Yeah, you're right on the money.
Yeah, Bino is definitely
Gambino,
like the
yeah.
main
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I think like that's where we overlap,
Uh-huh.
but then we kind of diverge on different artists
lot
we
of
like.
stuff,
Like
yeah.
I really love JPEGmafia.
Yeah.
I love Andre 3000, and I would
Yeah.
say I'm just drawn to people who are unapologetically authentic in their music. Like that's what I always
Yeah.
love, and I think what I love about Gambino and just so many people who've made
Mhm.
classics, it's
Yeah.
like they just show up and they don't ask for any space or anything. It's like their work just demands the space that it
Yeah.
gets.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
I would say, Childish Gambino is literally why we're friends right now. So
Yeah.
obviously he's like my favorite artist. I love Jimi Hendrix. I love Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
Sting, Tyler
Uh-huh.
the Creator.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's like always hard to pull the people. I love Remy Wolf too. Remy Wolf is
Remy
like a
Wolf.
huge
Yep. Mhm.
artist that like
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool.
Katie Manson is
Um,
hard as hell too. I like how he like combines the two genres.
Yeah.
And Red Hot Chili Peppers too. That's like
Yeah.
my favorite band.
Cool.
Obviously Rihanna's just entire aesthetic vibe is just super inspiring.
Absolutely. And you did a James Joint cover. That was your first song.
Yeah. It's just something about like the texture of her voice, but also like
Yeah.
the selection
Uh-huh.
of her compositions.
Yeah.
It's just is like I don't know. It just
Yeah.
speaks to me in a way.
Right. Yeah. Chill. And then all right, I have a question. So normally I have like when I interview artists, they say their favorite songs, but I want to do you can say your favorite songs of your own, but then your favorite songs of each other.
Oh, like that we made.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
damn.
like y'all like your favorite like your favorite
Solo
his
songs,
and
like,
then your
yeah.
favorite his songs.
Dang. That's a hard question. I gotta think.
My
for a
favorite of
second.
his song, I'm currently bullying him to drop, so it's not
Okay,
even out.
yeah. All right, I
But
figured,
out of
yeah.
the ones that y'all have heard, I think I Cannot Reply actually.
I cannot reply.
Yeah, the bridge is like really.
Yeah, and you did a remix of that one too.
Yeah, exactly. I like honestly, I think I like the remix more. I just
Yeah.
like the texture of the voice. Another
cool.
influence of mine too, I would say 100 Gex. I like them.
Yeah.
I love their music. Like the whole wave of hyperpop and stuff. I just
Uh-huh.
like the idea of transforming the voice and giving it in a different way.
Yeah.
My favorite song of his right now, it might be Evil X. But I'm
Evil
like,
X, that's a good one.
what other one? To Get Lit to, it's probably the first song on Yada, whose name I can't remember right now.
Oh, off the porch.
Off the porch.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'd say
yeah.
Evil X right now is my current favorite.
Cool,
But maybe even
cool.
some unreleased shit you haven't
And then
even dropped.
what's like your favorite of your own?
Favorite
Of
Renzo.
my own
Yeah.
song? Maybe it is the song I haven't dropped yet that's about to come out
Yeah.
called Whoa, Weight of Everything. But I really
Oh,
like
yeah,
that song right
okay,
now.
Cool.
Out right now, probably Puppy.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Go.
Got
That's my
you.
favorite.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a good
Got you. And then you have a few songs under the Carpool thing.
Yeah.
Are you planning on releasing more? You're planning on releasing like
Yeah, we're actually
Definitely a
about to
lot
drop
more.
a whole album.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Honestly,
serious.
the only
gonna
thing
be
stopping
okay.
us right now is deciding how much to give people. So
Yeah.
y'all let us know if 40 songs is too many songs,
40
30 songs is too many
We're trying
songs.
not to force feed, but at the same
No.
time give like enough for it to be substantial.
Got you.
People have to digest it at their own speed, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
there's definitely a Carpool album on the way
Cool.
very soon.
Can't wait. And are you gonna get your friend Mike to move out to?
Yeah,
He's plotting on it for sure.
it
Yeah.
might be a this year thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll just have to
Clutch.
see what the cards say.
I'm excited. And then what out of all the songs you made under the Carpool, what was your favorite song?
It changes every week, I swear, because we'll make a new song and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I love this one. Right now, the newest song is called Along This Way.
Oh, you're talking about a leak.
I mean, well, yeah, we have so many songs. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Song out right now, my favorite would probably be either Rain Wall or Full Court Press.
I think my favorite currently released song is Overdue.
Okay.
Only because the moment in which we made it, it happened in literally like a day.
Yeah.
And I don't know what, we were like, don't touch the song, let's just mix it and it's done. Like, there's nothing else that needs to happen to this, we just feel it.
There's an
And
urgency to it.
yeah, I don't know what about the moment I just loved. So I'll go with that one.
Got you. Close. And we have a show. We have a game on the show, collab game. So
Okay.
you choose one artist who you know personally, who you want to collab with, call him out type shit, and then one artist that's like dream collab. So we can do.
So you don't have to know the dream
Yeah.
collab.
You don't have to know the dream collab. Yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, you
I gotta
got
think.
it.
Damn. For me, it would. I've honestly already said them. I feel like JPEG. It would have to be JPEG for
That's
one
your
of them,
dream
and
collab?
then and if I put JPEG there, then I have to say Childish for the other one. But he could be switched out for Andre 3000 too.
Got you. Do you like? When I say like no person, like which
Oh,
one?
like a person I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
right
yeah,
now
yeah,
to
yeah.
collab with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a harder question. My bad.
I actually think I do know my answer.
Wait.
Kaivani has this song, which I
Yeah.
don't know the name of, but it sounds like, it makes me feel at least the same way that Parasail by Travis makes me feel. I don't even know if their arrangements are the same.
Okay. Yeah.
But
What project is this off?
he
of?
played it live, so it
Oh,
might
okay,
not
okay.
even
It's the
be-
last one at the Ether Decor show.
It was at the Ether Decor show, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
okay.
remember being like a trance watching this and being like,
Yeah.
this idea or just like this vibe, I feel like we
Uh-huh.
could take and like really dig into.
Yeah.
So I would say
Yeah.
it'd be cool to work with him on some shit like that.
Okay. Cool.
Artist that is out here that I don't currently know,
Mm-hmm.
Thundercat.
Thundercat?
I would love to work with
Alright,
Thundercat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, one of my biggest inspirations I forgot to mention before.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Big Baby Gucci too?
I feel like
We know
I
him
don't-
because he's from Raleigh.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's-
like,
okay, yeah, I was
I
gonna
like
say,
a
I didn't
song
even
he
know
has called it's got like a real like a super hard beat. This name of the song I just
Is
can't
it De
think-
Niro?
It's
That's my
not De
favorite.
Niro.
Okay.
It's like it came out in 2023.
Okay.
But I'll have to look on my phone.
He has
if
a
I really just
2021 project that I like play on repeat.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Cool. Word. Also, I just gotta say, y'all have like the cleanest production, both of y'all. on this
Appreciate
shit.
that,
appreciate it for
It's
sure.
very, like,
We definitely
experimental,
try and
too.
go hard on our
Yeah.
production.
What like software do y'all use?
we're on Logic.
Got you.
I use FL
he's on-
actually.
yeah, I forgot.
You're FL,
We actually
okay.
use like, everybody uses a different one kind of because Hunter uses Ableton, and then our engineer uses Pro Tools, so it's all four, I guess.
Cool. And then so you got the Carpool album coming out. You got
Project
some-
coming out.
You have a
yeah.
project coming out.
My
Okay,
project's
okay.
called Science Fiction. Actually.
Science fiction. Okay. We're getting a lot of exclusives.
A lot of
today.
exclusives,
Yeah. This is gonna be lit. And then you got the EP. You just dropped. Are you working on another thing? What's your?
There's a lot, honestly. Like, I mean, he has his project coming out, but we have the Carpool album. We have a project with Arlena called The Nod Theory.
Right.
like, a
Okay.
group
Yeah.
thing coming out.
Okay. I think we heard a few of the songs.
Okay, bet.
Honestly, when you said who do we want to collab with too that we know, I'm thinking most of the people we kind of have a song with them that we just
Already.
haven't dropped yet.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
There's another artist named Juliana. She's a really great singer.
Okay.
I can't even like say the genre. I want to say like pop or like indie, but honestly,
Yeah.
like she just can float between so many genres. So I'm
Cool,
not gonna
cool.
try and tag it into one. What else are we doing?
working with Lariah and
Lariah,
Rashad.
yeah. There's
Okay,
two other people. Lariah, she is a great pop singer.
Yeah.
Rashad also
Like a great soul singer.
kind of soul
Yeah.
R&B.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I guess just like
Cool,
producing
cool,
with a
cool.
bunch of people and just trying to see like just different sounds to make.
Chill.
Yeah.
And then you got any shows coming up? Any shows lined up we should know about?
Working on the rollout for
Working on
that
it.
for
Cool,
the
cool,
No
cool.
USA project for Creature Mode. We're
Yeah.
trying to give y'all something like really
Cool,
special.
cool.
A
but-
special
Do you have
moment.
like a project with the Nod Theory stuff?
Yeah,
You-
we're working on
okay,
that, too.
Okay, cool. That's
It's not
gonna be
just like
great.
some singles. It's like a whole project.
Yeah.
Y'all
okay.
be getting multiple
I've heard.
projects from us.
Okay.
Pretty
cool,
much
cool,
every
cool.
person we work with, we cook up a whole project with
No,
them.
y'all active for like.
We try and stay out
Bro,
here.
for it, like you're the first people. Like I've been thinking about doing like this kind of thing for like a while, but like no one's like pushed the button of like we gotta do it. So I
Yeah, we
appreciate y'all.
appreciate
Like,
you
Ready to
having
go
us.
nuclear.
I think I was thinking about this. I've seen y'all more with like instruments, like than without instruments. Like,
Oh,
at-
yeah,
at
for
spots,
sure.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
I think that's a good thing.
That's a good. No, that is a good thing.
You gotta keep it on you.
Absolutely. Addie, you got any questions?
What? Cause I think both of you are very like. I value your taste for visuals and just aesthetics. So do you have any like inspirations or people you look to for inspiration for like the visual aesthetic that you cultivate?
Good question.
Film is like a huge inspiration for us. We just went and saw Challengers last
Yep.
night, and I feel like we try and always be watching like new movies and stuff. Surrealism for me is always going to be like my aesthetic, like mood board. You could
Yeah.
pick anything from that. Dali, like locally from North Carolina, Romare Bearden. I like Hindi Wiley. He's the guy who did the Obama portrait.
Yeah.
Basquiat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have y'all seen Love Lies Bleeding yet?
No, what is that?
That's the movie Rose Glass film with Kristen Stewart. That's something.
I've seen the poster.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
on some
I don't
crazy
know if I've
surrealist
seen that
shit.
one
She
yet.
made Rose Glass makes like surrealist films, but they're like from the woman's perspective. It's
I
very
need to check it out for sure.
Yeah,
if
Love
you're
Lies-
recommending it,
Yeah, I
it sounds
recommend
kind of like the one that Emma Stone was just in with Mark Ruffalo.
Poor Things.
Poor
Yeah.
Things. That one I would say is very surreal. Like,
Yeah. Love Lies Bleeding. It's more of a horror thing, kind of more of like a David Lynch type thing. But
Okay.
it's, like, it's cool. It's hella gross though.
no, like a
but-
lot of grotesque shit, or like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even smut, but like pushing the border.
No. Yeah. It's exactly like that. Yeah. What's your vision?
Film is definitely a huge aspect. Also,
Uh-huh.
visual art. I feel like he hit
Yeah.
the nail on the head with Basquiat for sure.
Yeah.
I also would say like Virgil Abloh
Yep.
is a huge inspiration.
Yeah.
Nicole McLaughlin too. Like people kind of that are in like more fashion or like a functional sense of art and film, or not art and film, but art and fashion and things like that. Yeah, it's really cool. I like just I don't know, product design, product photography, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Even the
Somehow
school
it's
that we
just
went
amazing.
to, we were in the school for design, so I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
my background
was
was,
in the school for
well,
design.
yeah, I was in the school
Yeah.
for design for architecture. So honestly, I'm inspired by like the built environment too,
Yeah.
which is another reason why I really like
Uh-huh.
LA too, because there's just so much beauty in our built environment and like the architecture here.
Yeah.
I just always see something that I love, and I get inspired by that too.
I feel like that's something that we don't really talk about that much either.
Uh-huh.
Is that we actually like went to school and picked up things that I think have integrated themselves into the music.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like you got the
design and
architecture.
tech, and we
Oh, you
implement
do the
that
tech,
into like
yeah.
everything that we do with
Yeah.
Carpool.
Yeah, I'm like more the design, he's the tech, but it's like
Yeah.
But it all just works.
Bridges,
No,
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Yeah. For real, yeah. Word. Well, last question. Do y'all have any more like advice for the people watching out there?
do you and don't give a fuck what anybody tells you not
Do you
to.
and don't give a fuck?
Literally don't care. Only care about your own opinion.
Hell yeah.
And also, as much as people say it all the time, do not stop. Because I promise, when you keep going, and then you look back and you realize, like, oh, that one day when I was mad and I could have quit, but I didn't,
Yeah.
you're gonna be happy that you didn't quit.
Honestly, you made me think two things too. The last things. The first thing was don't ever be apologetic about who you are. Like unapologetically authentic with everything you do. But the second thing is something I saw recently, which is like, you know, sometimes through the process of trying to make it through creativity or creative avenues, we get discouraged because we're like, this is not working like in the timeline we want, or it's like the process to get there just is such a struggle. But honestly, I think as artists, you kind of have to fall in love with the process too, even the bad parts. I'm trying to learn to appreciate moments where it's not perfect, but it's like I'm still going to my end goal. So it's okay to accept that not everything is how you want it now, but you're working towards where you want to be.
And honestly, just to piggyback on that, I feel like, you know, you obviously want to get the wins, but
Yeah.
even the losses kind of like, they put you in reality.
Yeah.
You know, it shows you where you're at in comparison to
Absolutely.
like where you want to be.
Yeah.
So it all works out.
We've learned the most from the failures.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
And then yeah, that's pretty much. Thank y'all for coming through.
Thanks for having us.
And I appreciate
Yup.
that.
Yup.
Free Palestine.
Exactly.
Free Palestine.
Yup. Free
Free
Palestine.
Palestine.
Shout out Jimmy K Feds and the Squeak Squad.
Yes, sir.
Yup. Also, fuck, what's his name? Jay Wheeler. We got
It's like
yeah.
Jay Bernhardt?
Jay Bernhardt. Yeah. Fuck Jay Bernhardt. Fuck Jay Bernhardt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Big fuck you to him.
All the homies hating Jay Burns.
No,
right?
for real. Yeah, we do. Also, RIP to somebody, because, you know, we in the middle of that crazy discourse right now, as at the time of this recording. And yeah, Carpool, Rax Kills. Shout out to Adamir once more.
Shout out
Shout out to
Adamir.
Adamir. He really made this whole thing happen. Y'all got the Brotherhood with Carpool. We got the Brotherhood in the fake radio world.
Nice.
Always. So shout out to him. Shout out to everyone. We out.